is A Who All Gonna Be Their podcast, a place where you get to be an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chat.
Hey y'all, welcome to A Who All Gonna Be Their podcast, where you can be an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chats. Today I have with me the OG E Money over here.
Shout out to me,
our boy Eli.
Hold on,
we got our boy Josh.
There's only one E Money.
Hey,
in the building.
We are going to be feuding today. We are going to be feuding today, and I'm starting.
Hey, if we being real, you is the real E Money, okay? Give me a dollar.
Okay. Hold on.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
What you trying to say?
Give me a dollar. You got my cash app. Y'all, how are y'all doing? How's it going? It has been a nice, long, hot. I'm in Texas. It's 102 degrees. Hiatus. How has y'all summer been going so far?
Shoot, it's been pretty solid. Washington, we've had a pretty sunny summer, so
privilege.
Nah, look at Eli. You look like you got a little color.
You
got a little
me?
tan on.
I just realized.
Yeah, I got a little tan on me. I'm not as light as I was.
I see daddy coming through. Come on, now.
You feel me? You feel me? Trying to show out.
Melanin pushing through.
No sunburn, no nothing, just nothing but tan. Makes it nice and easy.
Come on, tan.
That's right.
I got a little tan too. I keeps it natural though. I keeps it natural.
Indeed. Oh, my eyes. Ooh.
Watch it.
Oh God, you in this darn rain, y'all.
Back at it.
How you been doing, Josh?
I've been solid. Done had a birthday, turned 26. And just out here thriving and twerking. That's all I can do.
I know that's right.
I'm weak.
What about you, Eric? What you been doing this summer?
I've been in the trenches at
being
this
dirty.
job. What I did, and why am I dirty?
I don't know. I thought you was doing something nasty this summer.
What?
You want to do nothing nasty?
I mean, there was the one thing, Eric. There was
one thing.
We all know Eric is the heathen of the group.
Eric is a heathen, y'all.
Y'all not gonna get
Don't
on
let him play him.
to me.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Y'all not gonna lie to these people.
Somebody's gonna be like, Eric, we heard you were a heathen.
You ain't heard that.
I'm lying, y'all. Eric ain't no heathen. Eric is for the
saints.
saints.
My life. Hey,
hallelujah, Shabbat. Hallelujah, Shabbat.
That part.
How's your summer going?
It's been cool. I've been fighting for my life at work. Well, not really me for my life because I'm chilling, but I've been fighting for, helping my coworkers because they've been going through some stuff with management. And me with my experience and my big brother
F12
vibes, I've been pulling some strings here and there.
Sorry.
That's what they feel like. They're ops for sure.
They feel like the ops, right?
They're the ops, yeah. But things are looking up, so can't complain.
Okay.
And how about you, Treese? How's your summer been?
Outside
of the heat.
Hot. Oh, outside the heat. Hot. My kid is finally sleeping more than 2 hours at a time, so that's been great. So why am I so exhausted? I don't know. But life has been lifing. My kids start school. My big kids start school in 2 weeks, so I've been doing a lot of shopping. Yeah,
wait, early August school starting?
That's crazy. Start school on the 7th. That's so early.
It is.
That's crazy.
We never started that early. It's always been like the 20th.
The 18th, yeah.
Yep, we start school on the 7th. So we've been shopping all week and getting our little ones and twos together. But he's ready for school.
Hey.
But I guess Eli, you want to introduce us on why we here today?
I got y'all. So we are here before the BB25 season to argue, to fight a little bit, as we hope we see on these BB screens. Cause
if you buck, why nut? If you buck, if you buck.
Watch the diamond though. Watch the diamond. Gonna leave a mark.
Well, if you feeling froggy, then jump.
Will. Not he jumped.
He actually jumped.
Oh, my
Don't let the fat fool you. I'm agile.
Shoot, I know that's right.
I ain't mad at you.
And so we are here to get our A Who All Gonna Be There BB icon.
Okay.
what we got set up here is a March Madness style bracket. If y'all don't know how it works, we got 64 of the most iconic Big Brother players.
64 pictures of me? Oh wait, you said
hey,
I thought you just said iconic. Excuse me. Go ahead.
All I'm gonna say is
Big Brother House, Tracy.
You said what?
Since when was you in the Big Brother House, Tracy?
That's why I said I thought he said just iconic, not Big Brother iconic. Because I'm just iconic.
all I'm gonna say is with all of us being here, Big Brother casting, they missed out on 4 potential people we could add on this list. So if there's anyone you see, why are they on this list? Just imagine one of us could have replaced them, but
Yours truly. Those old posts they used to do back in the day in the
Oh, indeed. They were posted.
Tell me why that's so funny. I went out with my girls from college last Friday and we posted up the camera so we could take pictures. We didn't have nobody take it. So I just did a video and I was going to screenshot it. And while one of them, we did like this. I'm about to send it to y'all. It's hilarious.
I'm telling you,
it's funny you brought that up.
Like our little family books, like that we got over here at my grandparents' house, and all those old poses
for school. That's how we always did for school.
Yep.
Why they tell us to do that and we did it? What the hell? Am I doing this?
No telling. No telling.
So here we go. We got
Pop
our
this
list.
thing off, right?
Let's get it started. It'll generate completely random. We don't set the matchups. So round 1 could
This is not like Big Brother, a real Big Brother production where we manipulate things.
It's gonna be this first thing we see could be Dan versus Dr. Will.
What should be Dan versus Dr. Will? I'm gonna flip out my chair. That's what it is.
So let's get it.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. First matchup. Let me just tell y'all to the audio listeners. This will be better on YouTube. Go ahead, check out to YouTube if we're posting it there. But we'll be sure to describe each of the matchups. So first one that we have Brittany Haynes, y'all know her, versus Shima.
Oh, I'm sorry.
11.
I'm going with Brittany, hands down.
Oh, is it me next?
You know what? We all know the answer. I'm just click. We're all picking Brittany.
Wait.
We're all clicking Brittany. No, I'm clicking Josh. We all know the answer. Am I right?
Shout out
It
to
is Brittany.
Chima
We're
because
moving on.
she shouldn't have been evicted, but you gotta go sis.
Oh,
Come on.
Oof.
Will, duh.
Well,
Second set, we have Dr. Will versus Nokomis. Nokomis from BB5, BB7. I'm gonna say Dr. Will beat Nokomis.
For sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Nokomis was a great player though. I will say that.
A great player. She is iconic in her own right. She
could have went lower for sure.
Right. She did help execute the first backdoor with Marvin's help. But up against Dr. Will, unfortunately, she stands no chance.
You got to go, ma'am.
Josh, you in the same boat? Is it a sweep?
Where my broom at?
Oh,
I had it ready.
Getting Nokomis out of here.
Bye, blue hair.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
Oh, y'all hear the odds. We got Kaser, three-time non-juror member from BB6, BB7, and BB22
This
versus
is so hard.
Rachel's man, Brandon.
Go ahead.
Or Brendan. I said Brandon. My bad. Brendan, Rachel's man.
Brendan.
Nobody comes between me and my
man.
Bro, I'm gonna say that at the altar when I do my vows. Ain't nobody gonna get it but y'all. It's gonna be 4 people giggling. They gonna be like, nobody comes between me and my man.
I'm gonna record it and then I'm gonna tag Rachel and Brendan in it.
Oh, that'd be so dope, yo.
think-
Kaser is the most lovable person that has not went that far in the game. I feel like one of these days we need to do the best losers, like the people that just never made jury. We need to do one like that because he win. He's top tier. He's so lovable, but Brendan, of course.
My vote is also gonna go to Brendan, but here's the thing. I gotta get a story every single time we talk about Brendan and Rachel. I started my BB journey with Brendan and Rachel, and I just love the fight that they never gave up in their season. And he really he was one veto away from winning season 12, in my opinion. Had he not winning that double, he could have taken this game to the end and won 12. And the fact that he came back, in the audience voted him back in 13. They gave Rachel the boost that she needed to go and take 13. So I'm gonna give it to Brendan. But I love Kaser and everything that Tree said is true. Very much one of the
Kaser gets honorable mention. He is my favorite loser of Big Brother.
Josh, where are you going?
Yeah, I was definitely torn, but I'm definitely with y'all and saying Brendan. Like, I'm kind of in the same boat, Eric. I started my BB journey with season 12.
Hey, that's my
And
point.
I don't care what nobody says. I was definitely on the side of Brendan and Rachel that season.
For sure.
And nobody's. And if you don't like it, we can fight. You see, I can froggy and I'll jump.
And look, you got the right, I got the left.
Right, that part.
So and I definitely think that, like, I don't know, I feel like he played like he could have gone further. He definitely had the potential to win season 12.
Yeah.
And season 13, he was definitely always going to fall on the sword for Rachel.
Like, you know
that was iconic though.
I would not mind seeing Brendan play again.
Yeah, without Rachel. I love Rachel.
Without Rachel. We've seen Rachel play. Yeah, I want to see Brendan play without Rachel.
Yeah, because a little bit of time in season 12 when he was by himself, like he was still handling business. I was still interested to see like if it weren't for him leaving, how his end game would have looked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Brandon Collins, who want to talk?
Well, Kaser, your fate is sealed.
What did you say, Eli?
Damn.
You know, it's Brendan. It's Brendan. I want to give Kaser love though.
Kaser lost again. He didn't even make
Didn't even make it past one round.
Now he third boot.
Yeah, Kaser, your fate is sealed.
Kaser,
you're done.
Wow.
Oh, now I know you lying. Taylor.
All right, matchup right here.
Taylor,
Joseph from BB24 versus Tyler from BB20 and All Stars, but mainly BB20.
I think this is unanimous.
Look,
are we saying it on 3?
Joseph wasn't terrible. But if you put him up against Tyler, even though production did everything they could to get this man to win, Tyler was a great Big Brother player. I don't care what nobody say. Biases aside, he was really good. So that's hands down Tyler.
Ramen noodles, absolutely.
Yeah.
Still can't believe he was robbed.
Yep.
Where?
In BB20. He should have easily beat Casey.
Karma.
He should have
Bailey name in his mouth.
He should have told Bailey he didn't need her vote.
That's what he get.
What did Casey do?
Jury management. This is a social game. You got to get people to vote for you.
I didn't want the furniture to win either, but
I was about to say, I forget if Casey makes the top 64 iconic players. I'd rather have Tyler represent this season than Casey because I don't even know who that is.
Who the hell is Casey?
Indeed,
Paper,
exactly.
The one who you call
Paper. Nah,
ain't do nothing but win competitions. But hey, this about Tyler, Joseph. You're
Tyler,
nice.
for sure.
But
my vote is for Tyler. Josh, what
sure.
say you?
I'm.
Ooh.
You got to do game.
Look, I guess on paper I have to go with Tyler, even though he's kind of boring in person. But he's
not the personal shot.
Right.
But yeah.
But honestly, he seemed kind of boring on the show too.
Yeah.
So
hey, my guy is no longer vegan. Shout out to all the vegans.
Wait, he only
no longer
vegan?
with Angela. He's in.
He only went vegan because of Angela.
That's
my gosh, our brother has been delivered because that food Angela was cooking. Woo! I don't know how he stayed in that relationship.
One of my best friends is vegan, but her boyfriend isn't. He tries vegan stuff, but like he still eat regular food too though.
Eric, could you ever give up meat for a girl?
No.
I wouldn't either. Baby, meat is my favorite thing. You hear me?
I can stick to chicken and fish.
And beef and steak.
What about you? Could you do what Tyler did and give up?
I could. No. I could see myself cutting that.
Eli would definitely try. He would.
I would. I don't know how long I'd last, but I'd try.
He'd be eating hamburgers in the shower like Jackson.
Oh my god.
Like
making food in the shower.
Terrible.
All right, but Josh, are you?
It's a reluctant Tyler.
Okay.
Well, we'll see who he faces next round.
This is a good one.
This is a matchup.
The battle of the bombshells.
We have Janelle versus Keisha.
Okay. Look. Keisha, I like better. Janelle, okay, let me say this. I like Keisha better today. I like old school Janelle. Today's Janelle is I don't like her. Okay.
She talks too much.
I don't
She
like her
do.
at all. But I'm gonna pick with Janelle for this one.
Yes, I'm gonna go with Treese and say Janelle as well. 6 and 7, Janelle is almost incomparable, you know.
Yeah.
And you can't beat it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm going with Keisha.
Okay.
See, my scale.
Josh said, "Oh,
My scale is completely not entirely based on who's a better player, who's yada yada. Janelle's had moments. Janelle is a beast. What's her name? Barbie.
She's the queen
Beast
of
Barbie?
BB.
Indeed.
who's the queen of BB?"
You know, in figurative terms, people, that's who they call her, the queen of BB.
Ain't no white woman queen or nothing. No way.
The way
old school Big Brother Janelle is queen for sure.
She's queen
Old
up until
school
about
for sure.
middle school.
Yeah,
Big Brother
for
too.
sure. She's queen of. I'll give her queen of old school for sure.
Actually, I'm
And that's
changing my
what we're
vote. I'm
winners.
going with Janelle only because Keisha BB22.
Not you a flip flop.
I'm a flip flop. I'm a flip flop. Because Keisha
is
BB22
Keisha was painting her nails
wasn't
on All
enough.
Stars.
Yeah,
Keisha was collecting a check. You hear me? I'm not mad
Right.
at her.
she did. But
She did. They both MAGA mistresses, so it don't matter.
Keisha, you lying? Oh well, both of y'all heifers can go.
Josh, where you going in this
I
blonde battle?
thought we was gonna have our first time, but Eli once again didn't have my back.
Dang, now
I
you
was
backtrack.
gonna say Keisha because to me, one of the most iconic moments in Big Brother history is Keisha's birthday.
That is
Indeed.
true.
That night of chaos and that dull, monotone happy birthday, that flat, non-yeasted birthday cake, and all the drama that surrounded that. That is, I literally go back and watch that quite often.
That's a classic
like,
clip.
Janelle is she's a comp queen, and that give me the key bitch, like that's definitely an iconic. But I'm just like, when it comes to like Big Brother moments, like Keisha's birthday is literally her birthday was a source of all the chaos and calamity with the fight involving everyone in the house minus Dan.
Yeah.
So that's why I give it to Keisha.
I don't know. Was that
Well,
Janelle
3-1,
versus
you lost.
Bo, the polyester hair? Was that Janelle versus Bo? Or something like that? Janelle's had moments too.
She did.
I know
She
Keisha
did.
has
I know, but I
the
still
moment.
think the entirety chaos of Keisha's birthday still is, like I said, it's one of the most iconic moments in Big Brother
Okay.
history.
So it's like, do we go iconic? Because that is iconic in like BB lore and history in terms of like viewership. But when we talk about iconicness in the game, nobody's necessarily still talking about Keisha's birthday within these seasons of the game versus people are like, oh, Janelle won 9. You know, people are still trying to beat that. They want to get that record and they're going into this trying to win as many comps as they can because she set the precedent of what a comp beast is.
Janelle.
Well, 3-1, Keisha, we love you. Sorry, Josh, you got one more thing to say?
He did.
Now, I was gonna say, I ain't budging. I'm outnumbered. I'm used to it. Go ahead and pick the other racist white girl.
Now he upset.
Oh,
This is hey, Josh, get the broom.
Just click the button.
Matchup Danielle Reyes versus
Just click
Casey.
the button.
We're
Yes.
zooming.
I'm
Danielle
glad we
Reyes.
got her out. I'm glad we got furniture out.
Okay. This one's
Now
interesting.
this one, we got Danny Donato or Danielle Donato.
There you go.
Yeah. We don't associate with Danny over here. Versus Big Jeff. The Jeff Schroeder from BB11, BB13.
It's kind of funny that these two are up against each other, knowing that they're at each other's necks in 13.
And one of
Can't avoid
them
it.
got the other one out.
I'm going with Jeff.
See, the thing is, I didn't care for Danielle because she was up against, Brendan, Rachel, Jeff, and Jordan. And that's who I was rocking with in that season, obviously. But I think this Danielle is specifically iconic. The dark hair, she was vicious, she was vile.
Janelle whine too much for me.
Cutthroat.
I mean Janelle, Danielle.
So I'm trying not to think about Danny because Danielle.
I was about to
and Danny are two
say,
different people.
is your vote automatically Jeff if the picture of Danny changes? If
Absolutely.
we're talking about Danny and she has her blonde hair,
Yes.
Or the second blonde.
Maybe
The
my
second
left
blonde
toenail beats blonde Danny.
So that's what I'm saying. Danielle versus Danny is gonna be Danielle. Either Danielle from the first time or this Danielle beats Danny from 22 anytime. Jeff.
This is overall Danny though. Overall, you got to put all of her seasons she's been on. All the seasons Jeff has been on.
I don't know.
She was
Well, then Danielle's
for most
better.
majority.
Right. She was.
I mean, if
I'm
we
going
be
with
real-
Jeff.
She was Danielle.
I gotta
for
go with
30.
Jeff.
Hey, I'm gonna talk just to talk, but is
Just about.
Danielle BB8 iconic, or are we just saying about BB13?
Because she set the
Just
veto
13.
record. She was the first one to set that veto record with the most vetoes. So
Yeah,
she
is
did.
iconic.
She was definitely under overdog, if that makes sense.
I'm choosing her because they did cheat in season 11 for him. Gave him that coup d'etat, messed up everything.
Yep.
Yeah, Jeff a little homophobic, but I
Little.
liked Jeff and Jordan on that season. I really did.
I did.
A medium? I don't know a lot. What's the levels?
If you have some in you, that's enough for me to know.
Oh, he did. He a lot of homophobic then.
He said if you got some in you.
Look, a lot.
So I'm going with Danielle Donato because even when she was up against Rachel Nim in season 13, I kind of like the back and forthness of it all, and I did, and I kind of appreciate in retrospect. I kind of appreciate that it wasn't just kind of like a steamroll. It kind of created a divide, so it gives kind of like Rachel, why her win was a little bit more satisfying, as she had an uphill struggle.
That's true.
To get there because it was like, and Danielle took some power in her hands and didn't want to just go along for the ride. She wanted to create some power in her own hands and was able to get Brendan out twice.
Right.
And that's why I will stick on Danielle Donato.
Okay.
I don't know who Danny is, but I know Danielle.
Eli, what say you?
For me, I just think back of when I first watched these seasons, and keep in mind, I'm a bit of a youngin'. I wasn't watching feeds back then. I don't know what. Oh, I know Jeff was saying some wild stuff on feeds, but TV edit Jeff is peak. That's like
he did win
the
America's
most
favorite
rootable person.
I voted
Yeah.
for him because of his edit.
Exactly, and that's what I'm going on. I'm Mr. Bias. I got no rhyme or reason with my voting, but that's why I'm going with Jeff.
So we have a tie.
We're at 2-2.
All right.
We gotta go.
All right.
Go to the wheel.
We got a wheel right here. We'll go with the colors. So B will be Danny with red, and A will be Jeff.
Bet.
Let me get a spin.
C.
Oh!
Hey,
Exactly.
the real knows.
Last minute B.
Did I get bit
Will
by a
knows.
mosquito? I guess I did.
I did some of it, the one on my ankle.
I was like,
So Danny won the spin. We got it. Now we have a BB10 matchup.
Oh.
Libra versus Rennie.
oh,
Both one-time players.
Libra, easy.
Both got in arguments.
I do love
Libra.
Rennie. I do love Rennie.
You better not.
But Nick.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she sound like too.
It's inappropriate.
I'm not talking about you.
Oh man.
I'm going Libra.
I went to Rice University. I graduated summa cum laude.
Look it up.
Look it up.
Look it up.
Anybody want cake?
Yeah. All
Libra.
right, that's a sweet. Love you, Rennie.
Bye, Rennie. Oh.
Ooh. Next, Howie from BB6 and 7 versus Amanda Zuckerman from BB15, the season we don't talk about, but she made the list.
Howie's
both
my
of them
boy.
look like they feet smell like Fritos.
Holy.
This is a hard one.
Don't do Howie like that.
This is a hard one.
What'd he
I
do
know
though?
Howie feet smell like Fritos times 2.
You know,
One thing I'm gonna say about Amanda
Howie.
is, and I'm telling y'all, I'm a youngin'. I'm a TV editor watcher.
you ran that game, boy.
She was
She did. That TV
so
edit loved her.
entertaining. Hey, according in my mind, TV edit Amanda is one of the best female strategists. I know that might not be the case. She was running that game.
He said TV edit, not.
I was
Well,
about
she
to
was
say, yeah. Andy was still cooking her. But Amanda was fun as minus all the racism.
Right.
Never mind. I'm gonna get caught up because that's a no.
Whenever we talk about 15, it's like minus the racism.
Yeah.
How do you minus the racism like this?
What did y'all say? If it's just a little bit, it's what?
It's too.
It's a lot of it.
And it's hard because like I kind of like it's kind of weird because how can someone call someone out for being racist and then yourself be racist too?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Out Gina Marie and all them other hateful, ugly girls for being racist and saying that you don't know how you're looking on TV, and then she kind of behaved the same way on TV, but
right,
her doesn't get shown as much,
and that's why you the pizza guy.
Well, she was with him for a minute too, but now she's going all the way to jail.
What she do?
Oh.
She got caught up in some real estate stuff.
Some fraud or
look, I was just playing. I was just like, she about to do some fraud, like writing hot chick.
She was doing some fraudulent things.
For real, I'm about to look up what she done did. That's what being racist gets you.
So now I just need the racism to catch up to Aaron because she don't deserve to have the life she had. I'm sorry,
baby. She be
that
on
little
TikTok.
YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. But I would say one of the funniest things Amanda said, I think when she had Alyssa and it wasn't Helen that was on was it Helen? It was either Helen. I think it was Helen. They were on the block and Alyssa won OTAV and Helen was laughing and Amanda was in the diary said, I don't know what you laughing for, Helen, because you on the block next and you're going home. So
Amanda was such a confrontational person. She did not care. She was gonna let you know what she thought. But I'm not gonna lie, I think I still go with Howie. But
I'm going with Howie.
I know I talked to Howie in person, so I like Howie. I have a personal bias, but Howie is iconic. Although his game in 6 annoys me because he messed up the game for the Sovereign 6, because he not did what he was supposed to do and put up both members of the what were they call the Friendship Alliance.
Friendship, yeah.
They would have won the game. The Alliance at least would have won. But that is iconic. It shifted the game in their favor. So whether we liked it or not, that was something that happened. And I love how he undertook Chicken George. We should have had Chicken George on the thing. And just kind of, built that friendship with him because it honestly came in handy later on in season 7. And I think I didn't watch Feed, so I don't know if it was intentional with how he built that relationship with Chicken George, but from the edit perspective, it really helped him because when Chicken George won that double unexpectedly, Howie automatically had safety, and that saved Janelle as well by extension. So I'm gonna give it to Howie.
That's 3, Josh.
Give it to
the sweet. Hey, we will be saying that a lot today, unfortunately.
Oh, easy.
I'm about to say it again too.
There we go. Give it to the white man. We got Ian Terry versus Lawan.
Ooh, it ain't Black History Month. Sorry, Lawan. Ian.
Let's keep it pushing.
If it was February, it'd be different. But
easy vote.
Hey.
Davon versus Mike Boogie. We go with Mike Boogie.
Davon Booked Beasley Rogers or Mike Philin Boogie?
Mike Boogie.
Davon Rogers.
I love Davon, but Mike Boogie.
Hey, we'll say talking about Davon till later because we will be seeing her down the road.
Wait, hold on. Were you really about to vote Mike Boogie over Davon?
Yeah,
oh, that was
more iconic.
I'm doing when I say iconic, I'm more so my top tier thing is gameplay.
He didn't really have
your
none.
cute little
that was
moments
Will's
is
gameplay.
Cute. I do love Davon, okay, personally. But if you putting up against Mike Boogie all day. Sorry.
Yeah, no, because he didn't really have no gameplay. Everything that he did was Will.
Mike Boogie.
All I'm gonna say is modern day Big Brother. I associate so much with Davon, and that's where for me, immediate Davon.
And that's why she won. So anyway.
You know what?
Yeah. I'm voting Davon. I just want to see what Eric says.
I don't know why she play with me like this.
Hey, Eric got the boxing gloves out for his best friend. He got his boxing gloves out.
I'm glad you know.
Davon definitely getting the sweep, child.
Josh, all right, next matchup, Derek X from BB23 versus Monica Bailey from BB2. Almost, staying 20 years apart.
True, yeah. Monica should have won.
But Derek X is cool. I remember I saw
Derek X is cool.
Derek X
cool?
didn't really
Is he
know the game and
iconic?
caught on quick. I give him that.
Tiffany gave him that.
Yeah.
Because is he iconic to me? And he has potential. He has so much potential to be so. But
the way I don't want to.
I was about to say 2 years from now.
2? I don't want to see him on TV
now. When it's Derek X BB23, BB26, and then he might be able to beat Monica.
He need to go on a different show. We done.
What he did. He won the Amazing Race.
Exactly. A show I don't watch. You can stay over there.
But we going Monica?
Keep it going somewhere else.
Keep pushing. All right.
Monica.
Keeping it pushing. All right. Next matchup. Jace versus Jesse.
Jesse, for
Remind
sure.
them what seasons.
Jace from BB5 and BB All Stars 1. And Jesse from
played 2 seasons.
BB10 and BB11.
Yes.
Jesse the Muscle Man, Mr. Spectacular.
Ass Jesse.
Oh, let me not do that because y'all got on me about that. Y'all said I was like feeling myself. I was gonna do
trying to feel your titties.
Hey, I feel like both these guys are gonna do like a muscle contest against each other.
Yep.
They're just gonna be flexing in front of each other.
They're gonna out.
And Jesse wins that flex matchup.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Jesse. I feel like in both games, he's like, I don't know, he kind of got screwed both times in a way, especially on 11.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know, everyone's saying that he's one. I was actually watching a video today on YouTube of like some of the most like robbed players, and him being on the list is like, yeah, because he kind of got screwed in a way on both of his seasons.
Yeah. It was annoying a little bit, but
on 11.
definitely.
And I feel like he's just a fun player, but all right, that sounds like it's another sweep. So I haven't seen a lot of big names. All right, next one. Memphis from BB10 and BB All Stars 2 versus Beast Mode Cowboy Caleb from All Star 18.
Okay, so let's
We're
see.
Xing both of them next.
We have the aggressive racist that put his hands on David in 22 versus the guy who got a black woman evicted because she didn't want him.
I know this is a hard one. The battle of the
I'll get it started.
For our correction, Caleb was in BB16, just so for people looking, just in case.
Text says BB18. Whoever wrote that clearly tripping. Clearly from BB16. For me though, this matchup, I think I go with Caleb just because I feel like he has moments where I just think of Frankie in the Battle of the Block competition where Caleb.
That's the first thing that pops in my mind.
Yeah, where Caleb, he ain't have to sit out. He could just held the pull and made him lose. He's like, nah, I made it so big deal, sat out. He's the reason that happened.
Right, because we could have got Frankie out a long time ago.
Indeed.
So, but I am going to go with him because I'm mad at Memphis because he shouldn't have nominated Davon in All-Star. He should have just thrown David up. He know David wasn't going to win no dang veto. Should have just threw him up there and she wouldn't have been on the block.
All right, 2 for Caleb, 2 for Big Smoke Cowboy.
Caleb.
No, I voted Caleb.
Sweet. Caleb going on to the second round, beating out on Nokomis and people like that.
Oh,
made it further than. All right. Are we keeping it pushing? We got Rachel Riley, BB12, BB13 versus Jason Guy. Jason Guy, he's him. He's that guy.
He's iconic, but Rachel is my girl forever and always.
I'm gonna be very real. I did watch season 3, but I barely remember it. It's been so long. So based off my memory, I gotta go Rachel.
Oh yeah.
Not your memory.
My memory. I need to go back and watch 3.
Jason, grab a life vest.
Kristen.
Sweet.
Oh. All right. Next matchup.
This one easy for me.
The Jen Johnson from BB8 versus Hayden Moss, winner of BB12.
Jen.
Sorry, Hayden, you were boring, Jen.
I'm gonna say Hayden because I feel like he really held that alliance down, the brigade, when it could have cracked. He really should have been gone. How he kept the house from voting him out over Kristen. How do you see him on the block and you vote Kristen out?
Because he had an alliance.
Right, because he was a part of the second most iconic alliance in BB history.
I will say Hayden. Ooh, go ahead, Treese.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I was gonna say something about Jen.
All I was gonna say is Hayden. He also cooked on Survivor.
He did. He made it to final 5 or 6, right?
Really? What season was he on? I didn't know he was on Survivor.
He's on Blood versus Water.
Yeah.
Ooh, everybody said that's a good season. I might need to watch that.
Indeed, a good season.
Yeah, he did good on Survivor. But we ain't talking about Survivor.
I just have so many.
But yeah, I gotta go with Jen because
Ooh.
like her randomly winning that one HOH in like the red leotard is like.
Wait, did y'all watch Feeds that season?
No,
I
didn't watch Feeds.
Damn.
But
I did know
when she
Evil
won
Dick
that-
put that cigarette on him.
Yeah, and her
Listen.
rivalry versus Evil Dick, I'm just like,
That was one of the best rivalries. When I tell you, he was so effing cruel to her. But can I be real? I'm literally just thinking, Jen high key got bullied her season. Okay, BB-8, you know, it was a different time.
Yeah,
They really tailored her, but Jen handled that she handled it like a boss. You hear me smiling in their face? She got burnt with a cigarette. Was like, let's get in the pool, guys. Like she wasn't like that per se, but I feel like she handled that like a champ. And I wish this upcoming house guest, if you getting bullied or somebody saying something, bite back, man. F these people.
Right.
You don't know these people.
Stand up.
Stand up. I mean, don't fight nobody, okay? We don't want you to get kicked out the show. But shoot, say something. Say it with your chest.
I'm not gonna lie. Coming into this, I saw this matchup. I said I'm picking Hayden. Tristan Josh. They were cooking. They convinced me. That's 3-1 to Jen Johnson. We'll talk about her later.
Okay, Jen. She won't make it past. Oh. Next for both of them.
We got Derek, a winner of BB16, versus Frank Udy from BB14 and 18.
Let me say this. I'm gonna give it to Frank because I wasn't a big fan of him on 18, but I kind of got his little underdog thing on 14.
Yes,
him constantly trying to get him out, and like I never liked Derek. He is one of the most vanilla paper towel players I have ever encountered.
I like Derek, but then I got exposed to other seasons, and I realized how just the cast was just mid. Like he ran over them because the cast was.
I mean, the cast got 3 winners now.
Cheap,
and they all got
3 boring winners. 3 of the most boring winners.
All I'm gonna say, I love Frank's underdog story. I go with Derek here every time.
I do like his. I didn't care for Frank in 14, so I don't really care for his underdog story. And then I definitely didn't like him in 18. So my handle name today is I'm gonna stick beside Davon. So for that very reason, although I don't. Why
I didn't read yours to just now?
So although I do not care for Derek either, Sergeant Pork Chop, I'm going to.
Ooh, pork chop sounds so good.
All right.
Treese, you breaking the tie? Or not a tie? 2 Derek, 1 Frank. Going to the wheel. All right. Derek is red.
We need some wheel music. Let me get us some wheel music.
I really don't.
I'm gonna have it ready for the next one.
Oh, we got blue. I forget who that was.
That's gonna be Frank.
Go back.
Frank.
Hey,
all right. Frank done beat Derek.
So I am 2 for 2 when we go to the wheel. I get what I want.
Hey.
Oh, Teresa gonna have fun with this one.
All right, next matchup, Taylor Hale from BB24 versus Marcellus Reynolds, BB3, BB7.
The verse is in the middle.
I can't click it. We gotta make a choice.
Cause Marcellus, you forever piss me off. How do you not use the veto on yourself? And Taylor played the game terrible. She just got lucky and had an amazing speech. But if I had to pick between the two. Woo, Lord Jesus, pray for me, Taylor. I gotta go, Taylor. She had a little bit. Actually, let me give Taylor some more credit. She did pick up on some things. Marcellus was just kind of. I can't overlook that.
He is funny. He has some of the best early diary room sessions. Loved his diary room sessions. Him not using veto is probably one of the most iconically stupidest things that has ever happened. Probably at the time.
The most stupid.
Next to
and
Lawan,
me personally, I love
there.
stupid. I love stupid.
I bet you do.
I love Marcellus, but I don't like stupid.
Why is it that the top 3 stupidest moves in the game belong to black men? Because I'm throwing in Jed from Canada.
Damn, you sure right. Why we be doing stuff? You see what the common denominator is, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Nick.
But I'm gonna go with Taylor because her speech is the best speech.
She has the best speech. I don't think in 25 seasons, and I'm even damn near counting Big Brother Canada. She has the best speech.
She does.
That girl, Pin is,
and just her story from how she made it from the bottom to the top,
overcame a lot.
literally, and her karma each week was taking out her adversaries.
Baby, I enjoyed that karma. I did.
Absolutely. And it started with Jasmine's ankle.
No, start with Paloma.
I was about to say Paloma got the ball rolling.
Actually, Paloma got the first, and then
Lily
came
got
around
everybody.
and spun around and kicked
Lily got everybody else on the cast.
Right.
Yep.
That Carmen is into crazy. Yeah. So
Josh, where are you going?
I'm with Taylor.
Sweet.
You know
well,
what's
Marcellus.
even funny? Can I say something? What's even funny?
Yeah, go ahead.
All that karma coming back to everybody. Everybody try to say, yeah, because she with Joseph and he loves her. Nah, that karma came and kicked him in the ass because he didn't get picked to go on that show because he was holding out to do Amazing Race, but they broke up. Karma got your ass, Joseph.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Taylor moving on. Marcellus.
He was saying some stuff too.
Marcellus should have used a veto on himself. We
Ah!
got a cookout battle. We got the cookout battle.
This is racist.
Tiffany Mitchell versus Kylie Young.
No.
They fought in the house. They fought on the challenge.
Tree
Who y'all got?
left the stream.
Bro, I can't do this one. Reshuffle.
We got to. You
Reshuffle
can't.
the deck.
You can and you will. Quoting the great Arissa Cox.
You can
and you will.
Oh
I'm
my
just
god.
While everyone else is gagging, I'm just gonna go ahead and start it off. I'm gonna vote for Kylan.
Okay.
Oh,
Kylan look good in them jeans.
You sure do. I didn't say that.
Kylan is my boy.
This is a hard one, yo. This is hard. This
Tiffany
is the hardest
is my
one. And in my head, I
girl.
was like, as long as none of the cookie go against each other, we all right.
This is sickening.
And we are round one, y'all. We are round one. But
Because
while the other two cry and think, I'm gonna have to go with Kylan as well. I like Tiffany, better player, but I am a chaos lover, and I feel like the ultimate in chaos is Kylan. He almost unraveled every plan. Winning HOHs he didn't have to win. Just stuff like that. I have to go with Kylan. Tiffany should have won this season, but Kylan, just for me.
Okay. Kylan, superb player. Tiffany, one of the best, if the best player we've seen in I don't know how long.
And she's a mother.
And she's a mother. She had such a grip on this game, like the braids at the back of Christian's head that she was braiding. The grip was so strong that she had multiple avenues.
She was gripping kitchens. You hear me?
She had so many avenues to the end of this game. It's ridiculous. She is the creator of the master plan. She did win AFP. And so I'm going to give my vote to Tiffany. Although I love them both in person because I do know them both in person. I'm giving
slight flex.
Just a little.
Go ahead, Eric. Treese, where are you going? Are we going to the wheel?
Easy. I can't decide, so I'm going to go Tiffany because we got to go to the wheel.
We go
right.
to the wheel.
I knew this was going to happen. Like, we got to go to the wheel.
Yes.
Treese, you got wheel music or nah?
Oh,
wait, hold on. That's the last one.
I forgot.
All right.
Go ahead. We'll have it ready for the next one.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I believe
this is sad. This is racist.
Oh.
This is racist.
Landed on red.
Oh,
Red is indeed Tiffany. So
hey,
Kylan, just know that was not our intentions.
And look at the matchup. Nothing against these next two, but we had to deal with that matchup. And now we got Alyssa from BB15 versus Jessica from BB21.
I'll start us off.
Okay.
Jessica has one of the most iconic HOHs because she was the one who finally separated Thing 1 and Thing 2, which was Jackson and Mitchie, or whatever their name was, in that horrible season 21, which we also don't speak of anymore. So I'm going to give her that much, but we got to go to Alyssa Slater, sister of BB icon Rachel Riley Villegas, and she held her own in BB15. Despite the whole, America vote and all that was a trash twist because she was gonna get it. But despite that, she did play the game the best way she could. And if it wasn't for McCray being a dummy with no brains, she would have went further and possibly could have won that game. So I'm giving it to Alyssa.
Me personally, I'm giving it to Jessica. She was fun and she was a bright point of a horrible season. I guess both of these two are, but Jess on the wall, so
no,
funny.
They both were part of the
great.
Forbidden Seasons.
Indeed. So my vote is for Jess.
See, I'm
Which
back and
racism do we
forth.
like more?
Let's see, Tracy, just so you know you're on mute.
Yeah.
All right, just checking. But okay, for me, I'm back and forth because like I was definitely rooting for Alyssa in 15. She was like the only person I was rooting for.
Besides Candace and Howard.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean.
Right, right.
And I feel like the thing she did, like honestly, when she won that one HOA that she won was the walk comp where she had to also go and catch the balls. That was honestly one of the hardest HOH comps.
It still might be.
And also that save she had where she fell off and held herself on.
Oh my God.
Classic.
Listen.
That was crazy.
That's that ballerina life.
Them
What
yoga
she,
legs,
she danced,
boy.
right?
She was a yoga
What was it
instructor.
she did? Oh, yoga. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like that was iconic. And I feel like every the comp when she won that, I don't know, I was find myself going watching that one veto comp where it's like they had to go and dig in the mud to find them electoral votes.
Yes.
I don't know why. I love that competition. So I always find myself going back and watching it and watching her win because it was so satisfying.
Also, when she won OTEV and she knocked Andy upside his head to get up under that bridge to win.
Yep.
Right. But and on the flip side, Jessica, like you said, probably one of the most satisfying HOH reigns. Because not only did she unexpectedly win HOH, she also won the veto.
Okay,
she
had all the power.
All of the power that week.
And production flipped the script. They was in there trying to tell her like, "Hey, maybe you wanna," and she was like, "Ah."
Because you seen that veto was definitely a chance veto, so you have to spin around that thing. They made that veto harder. They ain't never been hard where they have to spin and then launch something onto the pad.
Right. So that's why I'm still torn. But I think I'm going to give it to Alyssa because I found myself when I look back on the season, I was more actively rooting for Alyssa than I was for Jessica.
True.
Right.
At that point, I was tuned out at 21.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I didn't even
Jessica
see her
got
go
my
home.
praise because of what she did. I was rooting for Melissa. She was Rachel's sister. I ain't gonna lie. I was being biased. I root for her from jump.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's why she won every MVP or whatever.
Yep. Sweet.
All right. We got Evil Dick versus Dan Giesling. It's not tough for me. I go Dan.
Me either. Because Evil Dick got me blocked for some reason. I don't know why he blocked me on Twitter. I ain't never said nothing, did that to him. So
Dan is my favorite of all time. So it's easy to pick Dan. Dick is a dick. But man,
he's
he
our
a
favorite
great
villain.
Man, he is definitely my favorite villain, even though he an asshole.
Oh, easily.
But definitely Dan.
Evil Dick.
Sweet. Josh, you do Dan too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Oh,
next matchup. James from King of the Wall of BB 17 and 18 versus Kalia from BB 13.
Wearing that shirt, huh? Come on, sis.
Indeed.
Yeah, she kind of poking it out too, ain't it?
Come on, sis.
Poke it out.
It's over already. It's over already.
For James
Kalia
being stupid in 18 with running his mouth for what Davon told him, I might would have went with James, but because he was dumb. Kalia.
But the pranks, y'all don't remember the pranks that took up 15 minutes every episode?
And you know what? It was to watch on feeds because wasn't doing nothing. But the fact they put that on the show and did all that flow, like we already seen this. Turn it off.
Let me
got annoying when he kept doing it. Do it one or two times.
I'm definitely on board y'all doing Kalia. But let's say it was only Big Brother 17, James. Would that change your mind?
It would for me. I would, because James and BB 17 actually played the game. But
what about you, Tracy?
Yes, 100% agree.
I don't think it would change my mind because I think Kalia stands on her own for her own game as well.
She could have won that season. She really could. She was on her way to win that season.
And Rachel took her out because she was going to win that season. She definitely could have gave Rachel a run for her money.
It was very smart for her to get rid of her. So
Kalia, keep
Kalia.
pushing. All right, got the battle of BB All Stars 1. Allison. Well, I guess not really because Allison was it Allison? But Allison from BB4 and BB All Stars versus James Ryan from BB6 and BB All Stars.
Easy, James. I love James.
Josh. Okay.
James.
Keeping it pushing. Shout out Allison.
Azza, don't even have to speak. I don't care. Goodbye.
We got Paul, the most dominant non-winner. They cooked in BB19. In 18, they just made it far. Versus the Azza Awasome.
Yeah.
So we have
I don't care.
the person with a black face and the person that did blackface.
I'm very biased, Azza.
Yes, I'm biased
Indeed.
too.
We're going to be biased. Hey, if y'all hate us, argue with a wall. Do this yourself.
There you go.
The
Bam.
link will be available. Y'all can do this yourself. But
Bye.
Paul, I might have voted for you if you would help me out and back in college because we went to the same alma mater. He was supposed to help me out with an internship, but he didn't. So.
You actually spoke to him? I mean,
yeah, I spoke to Paul. Like he was on. Paul was on campus for various like networking events, and we got connected. He was supposed to help me out with like trying to connect me to get an internship, but he kind of ghosted me.
So they didn't come through for you, huh?
Nope. So if Paul had came through, I would have voted for Paul, but Paul flaked on me like all these other men in LA do. So bye-bye.
all right, on to the next matchup. The June song from BB4 versus Zach Rance. I'll get us started because I know where I'm going. Despite June being far better in almost every aspect, I'm Mr. Chaos. And the one person who was purely chaotic, I wasn't watching feeds, but Zach was pure chaos entertainment. I don't think BB16 is as good as it is touted amongst casuals without Zach Rance.
Yeah,
agree, Zach.
I'm gonna give it to
Even
Zach.
though I love June, but Zach.
Yeah, because Zach, I don't know. I just remember vividly that one where I don't know who won veto or like something where he's like in a diary room like crying and stuff, and like that was like for me, at that point that was one of the most unscripted feeling diary room sessions I'd ever seen up to that point.
That was after Frankie's revealed that he was Ariana Grande's brother or whatever.
Right. Okay, that's what it was.
They was really.
He's gonna give his money to Africa, the kids in Africa. What am I doing?
Yeah,
I would have been crying.
I would have been. I need to go back and watch that season.
I would have been like, "Oh, okay, I'm sending you home. I don't care what you think. You ain't gonna send no money to kids in Africa because I'm gonna get the money. So you not gonna get
your stipend to Africa."
You said what?
I said, "See your stipend to Africa. This $500 go home to me."
Period.
Well, that's three. Zach, Eric, just.
I'm also gonna vote for that.
That's crazy. June got an unlucky matchup. That's crazy.
Oh,
all right. Xavier, winner of BB23 versus Steve from BB17.
I'm gonna just go ahead.
As Eric said, born winners.
I'm gonna go ahead and say my piece now before y'all shoot me. I'm gonna go with Steve.
Ooh,
elaborate.
Okay, it's just like he kind of had an archetype of like the kind of weird, awkward nerd, which can be kind of endearing to some. I kind of was in and out with it, but then also I feel like I know it's not necessarily based just on gameplay, but Steve taking out beating Vanessa at the final HOH and then taking her out.
That was good.
I feel like that was iconic because I feel like if Vanessa's in final 2, she wins.
Oh,
but him taking her out got him the win. Whereas Xavier, I feel like he kind of piggybacked off of everyone else's hard work, and it's just like he was just kind of there.
He did his own thing, and the way he manipulated. If despite him being boring and him not being my choice to win the game, out of all of the people and in the 6, the way he tricked Kylan into believing that he really wanted to do a Batman versus Superman, that right there. Because Kylan
got it.
He was aware of the game, but X was his blind spot, and X manipulated that to the fullest. Because Kylan did not see his eviction coming at all whatsoever, which led to that iconic fight.
We was all like, "What?" It's going to be X for me.
Even besides being off principle, me choosing X, that would seal the deal for me.
The one thing I'll give Steve is TV show wise, I feel like he showed character growth where I feel like X is almost the same X from the beginning, but boring. I still got to give it to X.
Okay.
So 3-1.
I was anti-black that round. I don't care.
Well, here's your chance to redeem yourself. Kevin Campbell from BB11 and BB All Stars 2 versus Matt Hoffman from BB12.
See, it's just always the second season of me messing people up. If this was Kevin,
it's BB11. It'd be easy.
Yes.
BB22? Hell no.
Now that season
Man.
22, flop like a fat kid jumping in a pool. Matt.
Like Davon said, in between the toes, flip flop.
Matt Sweet. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have, I believe, 4 more rounds left. Jordan Lloyd from BB11 and BB13 versus Michael Bruner from last season, BB24.
Beto
Can I
King,
go first?
easy.
Oh, I'm going to say Jordan. And
Over Michael?
Can I speak?
You can.
Besides her, and I don't care if I lose on this one because Michael is iconic. Like I was happy to see him tie Janelle's record. That was super impressive. I've never seen anybody just sit here and win no matter what until it was time he couldn't win. But what's her name? Jordan. She, besides her being like the level of sweetheart, America, she is one of the few people that can play in any season and is guaranteed to make Final Four.
Because she's doing nothing in the season.
I don't care.
Is she winning vetoes? No.
What show you watching? Guaranteed.
Is she doing strategy? No, she's sitting there.
No, hell no.
Her social game alone, Jordan is lovable. Nobody's voting out Jordan because she's sweet Jordan.
That cute white blonde stuff don't.
Can we say that about Victoria? Any season Victoria's on, she's going to Final Five because not a threat to be taken out.
But
Victoria got kicked out early in Canada?
Oh no, I'm talking about Victoria from 16, the one that did nothing and Derek dragged to the end.
But she got dragged. Jordan actually had a social game though, you know what I'm saying? And she won some comps along the way as well. So, and she had some spicy moments whenever it was there. So I say that's iconic to me.
The chest bump on Russell.
Nobody, because of her social game, nobody's taking her out pre-jury. She's not winning nothing, so she's not a threat. Most of the jury, but then to get down to the Final Four, which she made again on her second season when she played, I think it's easy for her to make it to the end every season that she plays. So,
Josh, where are you going? Because I'm Team Michael. Are we going to the wheel?
Sure. I think we're going to the wheel because I'm with Jordan.
All right, let's head to the wheel.
I'm gonna be by myself.
Oh, hold up.
I'm not.
Why did you choose Jordan?
Because I agree with everything you said.
Thank you, Josh.
Oh no. Oh no. Can I click it again?
No.
Can I click it again?
Who is
that's
Jordan will be moving on.
Whack.
Jordan
that's
is red.
Because that's what he get for being racist.
I should have swapped it. So man, crazy.
Well,
he wasn't racist.
homophobic
He just utilized racism. There we go.
Well, is this next round Vanessa from BB17 versus Jessica Graff from BB19? Jessica Graff.
I'll say this about Jessica. Okay, we've learned now that everyone from 19 is kind of a piece of crap.
Yeah.
I will say I admire Jessica holding her own, even though she made a dumb decision by putting up Ramsey.
Oh my god.
Dumb.
That was GAF, bruh.
But I can give Jessica credit on two things. One, when Cody left, she was doing a decent job of kind of reintegrating herself into the house.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that even after Cody left, she kind of recovered. And had Cody not come back, I do have faith that she could have maybe made it deeper into the season. She could have maybe slide up a crack or like make herself seem more of a valuable ally. And the fact that when Cody came back, she was so anti-Paul and was definitely one who was not blinded by the bull crap.
Yeah. And
in that season, I found myself being rooted for Cody, even though he was kind of openly homophobic and transphobic. Sometimes you just got to pick your battles. So you find in this moment you're the lesser of two evils. In every other scenario, you are the evil.
They were reminiscent of Brendan and Rachel for me, like in a newer season, because they were together. The house was against the couple. They started winning stuff to stay in the house. That underdog couple story. But I'm still not.
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm still voting for Vanessa, but I just had to say my piece for Jessica.
Got to give Jessica some love, but it's Vanessa all day.
She also shouldn't have told him about that darn power.
I ain't even vote.
Oh well, it's too late. Up next, we have the Helen Kim, who was pushed in BB15.
Now you told me it's too late. Vanessa.
Versus Maggie, winner of BB6.
Y'all gonna hate me of this, Maggie. I love Maggie. She was a little evil. I love Maggie.
The way she manipulated Howie into turning on his alliance unsuspectedly gotta go down because that turned the tide. I think I mentioned that earlier. It turned the tide in her alliance's favor.
And she had a backbone.
She did.
A lot of these women, especially now, they bend in the game. She did not bend nor break.
That is true. I love Helen though, because Helen played the game.
Mm-hmm.
Helen, I wish she would have came back instead of Judd. And that her or Candace coming back would have been so much better than Judd coming back.
Yeah.
Because I know this is a tangent. If I was one of those people that were in the jury fighting to come back, I would have just held on the longest because it was up to whoever won who stayed on the longest. Forget trying to catch him.
Not trying to catch the most.
Forget that. Just hold on. And that's what I would have did.
Maggie.
Yeah.
Josh? Maggie or Helen?
I think I'm Team Helen.
Okay. Eli, who'd you pick?
I'm with you, Josh. I'm cautiously saying Helen. So we are heading to the wheel.
Why are y'all choosing Helen? Give us an explanation.
I'm not gonna lie, Helen's Helen. That's all I need to say. Red is gonna be Helen. Wheel is going.
No, we lost.
We lost.
Right.
Helen was indeed pushed again. She can't win.
Second chances, she definitely needs to come back.
All right, 2 rounds left of the Frankie Grande versus Eric Stein.
This gotta be.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest?
Oh Lord, don't tell me.
God.
What Eli?
Can I say Frankie?
No.
You can. No one's stopping you, but I don't know if there's gonna be any support.
The only support you're gonna have is Ariana for that one. That's it.
And that's some pretty nice support.
And that's a bad support because she just got exposed to being a serial home.
She just be leaving.
No,
I know it's Eric. Eric is a far better player.
He played the game.
He did.
He was a great player. Actually.
He did. But if he learned how not to be as cocky and so full of himself, he probably would have went further than he did.
And if he didn't get BB rewound, he probably would have maybe won that season.
Very
he definitely would have broke Janelle's
highly possible, honestly.
Because he was one comp away from beating her record. But then the rewind switched the week up and took away 2 of those wins.
Ariana, give your brother some money.
And he still ain't winning the money for the Africa kids today.
Oh, that's true. That's tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off and go ahead and say Eric, because like him being America's player the entire season is like
that was tough.
It was tough. And the thing is that like even with him doing whatever America said, he was still did his best to make it work.
He was navigating.
And to the point where he still could almost won that season.
If it wasn't for that vote, they would have got Deck out. If it wasn't for America wanting to keep.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, that's why Big Brother, if y'all listen, that's why you need to cast another Eric because we know how to play the game. You let us play, we're going to play. Y'all ain't cast another Eric
one
yet.
Different shade.
Y'all ain't cast another Eric yet. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, Eric done beat Frankie.
Josh, I'm here too.
All right.
Oh, it is the battle of BB All-Star 2. Everyone's favorite season.
Nicole is shaking.
Final 3, Cody Calafiore versus Nicole Franzel.
That's how she watching this right now.
Can I say that I generally despise them both?
Yes.
Like this is
because we do.
This is my round.
I'm a Nicole fan.
I had y'all rounds where y'all didn't want to pick nobody. This is mine. Like they are so both infuriating.
You picking the verses?
You know what? Hey, you know what? All y'all can choose not to pick. All y'all can pick the verses. I'm standing by Nicole Franzel.
I'm also picking Nicole.
Hands down, Nicole Franzel.
She's the better player. I don't care what nobody says.
Nicole is annoying. Cody is annoying and boring. Nicole just plays the victim. If she would own up to her sneaky ways in the DR, Nicole would be iconic. I'm talking about top tier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like top tier.
That crying foolishness. When she got rid of Ian, she should say, I am. He ain't gonna know a thing. I'm taking my best friend out this game.
I wouldn't know that man if he walked past me. I want to act brand new.
Rip her out the diary room. She been acting brand new.
Brand new. Come on.
Josh, are you even gonna pick? Or is this round just 3-0?
Just as Dix said, give it to Princess Tuggy.
Love to see it.
Princess Tuggy.
What did
All right,
Bailey
we are
say?
through
A
the
couple
round
tries.
of 34
Okay,
or
now we
64.
bringing it down.
Now
Now
we're gonna
top
see
8.
some familiar faces. Dr. Will versus Brittany.
Will.
Dr. Will.
Dr. Will. Although I will
it's
say,
Brittany. I love
Even
me
though I
some
love
Brittany.
Brittany.
her diary room session with about Boogie when she did the whole ring, 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 hey Boogie,
That's
it's
cool.
Janelle.
Goodbye message.
Yes,
that was
the
a
goodbye message.
I cannot get over Will telling these people to vote him out to their face, telling these people that y'all suck,
Okay,
and they're like, "Yeah,
Trees.
I'm gonna keep Will."
So Tree. So James Ryan gave me some tea on that.
Okay,
That was all fake.
what you mean it was fake?
They knew he was gonna say that.
The house guests knew that.
Yes.
What?
He said they knew he was gonna say that. Absolutely.
What did
And
they
that
scripted
him
that?
saying that had absolutely nothing to no, they just knew he was gonna say that. He was telling people he was gonna say that. It had absolutely nothing to do with the vote. They were always voting out Jace.
Well, if they knew he was gonna say it and they still kept them, I think they're still stupid on the other house guests.
That's why I said they were always voting out Jace, regardless of what he said that night.
Yeah, but it's
Jace
still
was always
stupid.
them. It was very stupid, but his
Okay,
had
okay.
nothing to do with it.
I get
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Nah. Well, it's Dr. Will. I vote for Brittany because I love me some
Personally,
Brittany.
but game wise, I'm going with
But
Will.
the way he had what's the name under his spell, Janelle under his spell, most of that game, that was impressive to me.
Janelle was crushing.
Now, next matchup, BB12 matchup, Brendan versus Matt Hoffman.
Brendan for me.
Brendan.
I'll go with the person who did better on their season. I'll vote for Brendan.
All right, that's a sweep.
Where your broom?
Sweet. Aha.
Oh, now we have Kalia, BB13 versus Jesse, Mr. Spectacular.
The pets are spectacular.
Jesse for me.
I'm with Tracy, Jesse.
I think
I
it's
love
Kalia
Kalia.
for me. I'm not gonna lie. I just love her BB13 game and just in general underdogs. And I know Jesse was an underdog and got screwed. And Jesse's might be a better player. I don't know, but
I'm gonna also say I want to go with Jesse. Because Kalia, I didn't care for Kalia as person in the game because of who she was going up against. But in terms of iconicness, I think he was screwed a lot. I'm gonna go with Jesse.
true. All right, Jesse, 3-1. Ian Terry versus Alyssa from BB15.
Ooh,
That
this is kind of a
BB22
tough one
game.
for me.
Here we go again. That BB22 game though is coming back to bite.
Hey, he wasn't. No chance though. He wasn't in that big old alliance, the pre-gamed alliance.
Have won week 5 instead of throwing it.
You
like
know
he
what?
did.
This is personal. I'm going with Alyssa.
Because Ian, he was being stupid. I'm sorry, in 22, and could have shifted the game. He ain't dumb.
Sure.
He knew he had to know Nicole in that alliance. He had to. We need to talk to Ian because we need to. What did you know, Ian? Because I still to this day don't know what he knew in that game. And so, although he played a phenomenal game, in my opinion, on 14, and yes, Dan should have won, but he didn't, and Ian did win, and I think it was a deserving win, although he shouldn't have won.
What was it that he did on 22 that everybody attacked him for?
He didn't do nothing on 22 that he got it. He was just
everybody got on him for something on 22.
Oh, they were talking. Oh, because he said those lesser players. He had said lesser players, and it was including all the black people. Yeah.
Alyssa.
I'm a simple person. I see BB14. That's my personal favorite season, and I pick Ian.
Okay, you're racist. Next.
Wait, what did Josh vote?
I know we're waiting on Josh. We going to the wheel, or is Alyssa?
I feel like we have to
it?
go to a wheel, and that's all right.
We ain't going to damn wheel. I'm voting for Alyssa.
Okay.
You know what? Y'all supporting BB15. Who would have thought BB15 makes the Sweet 16?
Scream.
All right, next round, Vanessa versus Howie. Are we keeping it pushing?
Lawyer, bae.
Easy, Vanessa.
Lawyer. She ain't no lawyer.
I was about to say.
She a lawyer,
Poker player.
Oh, you know what? It was her wife that's a lawyer, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Somebody's a lawyer. It might be her wife. Okay. Anyways, Vanessa.
I swear
she went to law school. I'm gonna look this up.
Rachel Riley versus
Get
Tyler
that broom out,
Crispin.
Josh. Get that broom out.
Look, before you click on it, because we all know we voting for Rachel. I just gotta say, in comparison to these pictures, one of them has the hair just laid to the gods. The other one looks like fried ramen noodles.
Come on.
So go ahead and click on Rachel.
Hey, not too much on my boy Tyler.
I'll do a lot of your boy.
Trish, you voting for Rachel?
100%. 100%.
Tyler's a GOAT, but yeah. We keeping it. All right, next round, Danielle Donato, also known as Danny Donato, because she played in 22 versus Xavier Prather.
Look, I didn't vote for him last round, and I'm gonna vote for him this round. I'm voting for Danielle.
He said Little Bill would not get his vote.
I'm voting X.
In terms of iconic,
Boring a little bit, but
a little bit.
You played the game.
I'm gonna vote for X as well.
Ooh, Eli.
Looks like we're going to a wheel because I just can't. I mean, X is a face of the most iconic, or not face.
No, you see my face. He's
a winner.
Lil Bill
First black winner,
Yeah,
which
we
is
know
very
Tiffany
iconic.
Kylan is honorable mention.
Right.
It's tough because X is the first black winner. If I think purely who's provided me the most fun, entertaining moments, veto wins.
Danielle.
It's Danielle. So they're going to the wheel.
I almost voted for her.
Red will be Danielle. Blue will be X.
Last time too.
And it looks like Danielle has taken it.
Hey, I ain't even mad at it.
Oh, that's one you can't be mad. If X would have got it, I would have been happy. Now we got Janelle. Y'all know Janelle from all of her 20 tries versus Azza.
Vanessa did go to law school. I knew I was right. I had to look that up, y'all.
Did she graduate law school?
She passed. Yeah, she's officially a lawyer. Right before she had twins.
Oh, okay. So after BB. Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah. I meant like now, today. This was like maybe like a year or two ago she finished law school.
Okay. Oh, yeah. She's going to be a good lawyer. Where's she at? Because I'm...
Listen, I might need you.
Eli being shady, talking about Janelle's 20 seasons. That's revenge for Keisha getting knocked out.
Indeed. But I still love me some Janelle. Janelle versus Azza.
I have bias.
Love me some Azza.
I love Azza. And I'm biased towards Azza because Azza's my friend.
I'm not going to count BB22 right now at this moment because Janelle just has so much great gameplay. I love Azza.
And she wasn't even bad. And she wasn't even bad in 14, if we're being completely honest. She just
I don't even mind 14. BB22 just got to go for me.
Hey, BB22, she threw that jab at Nicole. At least she did.
I just didn't like her because I found out who she was in the real world on BB22, and I didn't like that. She should have stayed her ass off Twitter.
Right. We found out
she should have did.
Yeah.
She should have stayed off Twitter. She should have shut her mouth. Because now we don't like you.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's Azza.
Okay.
I don't know. Y'all go.
We tied up, huh, Josh? Who you picking?
I don't know. Cause like, I love Azza. That's my girl.
Mm-hmm.
Right. She's been my employer once or twice, and but I just think that if we taken out the personal connection,
okay.
Even though I didn't even vote for her last round, but
I did.
I'm a vote for. Janelle.
I think I'm flipping. I think I'm also going Janelle. I hate to do it. I think Josh is right. I got personal in my bones, which is fine. I'm Mr. Bias. We could be biased.
Personal. We can. And Janelle, I will give my vote to but because everybody's flipping and that's cool, I'm gonna stick with Azza. But I do know that Janelle is. If we had to go based on everything, we know.
And y'all support our girl Azza at House Chops. She's doing an event before, after, and during the season.
Yeah. Especially when she come see us out in LA, we all gonna be there for the House Chops in LA.
We all gonna be there. There you go.
Battle of the Black.
They're trying to take out our black queens.
They are.
They
I
said
love me some
only one
Monica.
can make it. We
I
have
love
Davon
me
This
some
is
versus
racist.
Monica.
Why they put when you put the black people up against each other, it's racist.
That's what we get for not picking Ozza. It's what we get. They said y'all don't pick Ozza. Here you go. Get rid of another black woman.
We know Davon is always gonna have my vote. I'm sorry, she literally gave us her speech, gave her eviction.
She has one of the best eviction speeches.
Changed the game in so much that it gave us our first black winner. Like it inspired CBS to do the 50% people of color casting, which in turn gave us the cookout, which in turn gave us our first black winner. And she was the first black person to win AFP.
Which is how we became a podcast, because of Davon, when you really look at it.
Yes. Oh my God. Like
honestly, when you go full circle, okay, Davon, I'm over Davon.
thanks,
just 'cause
best
of that.
friend.
Mhm.
Okay, best friend.
I'm also going Davon.
And I love Monica. Monica, she
Yeah, I love
was
Monica
always
too.
straight up. She gave
She
that
should've
house
won.
the business. Gave that house the business. Even on her way out, she told Nicole, "You can keep it, girl. I knew this was happening. You wasn't fooling me. We got you, Will, baby.
You
I
wanted to
see you
cuss
on the
her
other
out.
side." Yeah,
Yeah.
but Davon.
All right.
Josh said, "Just oh,
Oh,
Next round,
Tiffany.
Jordan Lloyd, Eric's
I fought-
favorite,
I fought for
Okay.
Jordan last time, but she stands nowhere near to the
versus the Tiffany Mitchell.
of
Look,
Tiffany.
I didn't vote for Tiffany last time, but I'm going to rectify that. I'll vote for
Look,
Tiffany this
the
time.
Tiffany
Indeed.
Mitchell.
Same,
The
Josh.
easy.
Same. Oh, we
Oh,
know who won this
come
war.
To the
Dan
left,
versus
what a
Frank.
Come on, Josh. You know.
Get that broom out.
Frank thought he had Dan, and Dan got that man while he was in a carrot costume.
Fooled him so
And-
good.
Oh, yeah, they was on the same season together. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they were.
Dan.
Dan keeping it pushing.
Dan.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
it's some, but it's
ooh.
not. Danielle Reyes versus Zach Rance.
He said it's
I
tough,
still
but
say
it's
what
not.
Beyonce
Danielle.
said. To the left. I still say Danielle.
I'm gonna say Danielle.
We got a broom.
Yeah.
There go another
That's
sweep.
why I say it's tough, because I love me some Zach Rance, but it's not tough. It's Danielle Reyes.
Oh, easy. Where the broom again?
Keep the broom
Beast
out.
Mode Cowboy
At this
versus
point-
James Ryan. Witness
James.
going to James Ryan.
You already know.
Oh, another
There
easy
go another
one.
sweep.
Libra
Libra.
versus Maggie.
Libra, hands down.
Josh, just keep the broom out. Just
was
keep
keeping
the
it
that's keep the broom
come on.
out.
Keep the broom out. Keep the broom out. Eric, easy.
Taylor
Eric.
Hale versus Eric. Is that Eric easy?
I think Eric easy.
You had present your case.
Yes.
You going Taylor over Eric?
No,
Oh,
but
easy. Sweet. Next.
but
Keep
But-
pushing.
What?
wait. Okay, I'm gonna just say
She
You
is our
just
first
feel,
These
black
you
two-
woman
feel
winner.
sorry for her. That's why you want to vote for Taylor.
these two are probably the most deal with the most turmoil. Eric couldn't play the game.
100%.
And
That's a
Taylor-
good matchup. That's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Taylor
actually good.
couldn't play the game and then had to get picked up week 3, 4, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's still
That's a
Eric.
good comparison, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
But
want Eric, but great
this
comparison.
guy gives some love to Taylor for her speech again and just all she went through. But
Oh, yeah.
all right. Is that
Yeah,
all
all she went
BB24 gone?
He said that
All
all
of-
she went through.
Maybe.
On a side note, I just made my broom balance.
Ooh.
Hey. It's magic.
I like
All right, final
it.
round of the round of 32. Jen Johnson versus Franzel.
I
Jen,
hate
it's-
this, but I'm going Franzel.
Nicole.
I'm
Look, Josh
also
is shocked.
Josh is in
Josh,
awe.
close your mouth, boy.
You know he
I
can't
thought
stand
y'all were
Fernandez.
going with Jen because
I
I'm
heard
going
that,
with
Eric.
Franzel.
I
I
didn't
do
vote
like
for
Jen.
Jen in the first time, so why would I vote for her this time?
I'm
Because she's
She's-
Jen Johnson. She has so many moments.
She's Gen
Literally-
City. She's
literally-
genuous.
If
What other
you,
church does she have? Jen.
because what she has a gosh dang bunny costume incident where what's her name was like crying and Jen's just in the bunny costume. Jen crying over a memory wall. Jen winning the HOH. Yeah.
She bawled over her picture, but she didn't cry getting burned with a cigarette. Jen, come on, sis.
Right.
Pick your priorities, girl.
Nicole.
Love you, Jen.
Randall.
I want to take it to a wheel, but I can't. All right, Sweet 16.
Oh,
Rachel
God.
Riley versus Vanessa Russo.
Rachel.
Easy for me, Rachel.
All right.
Shout out to
ahead.
Vanessa for.
No, I just love me a strategist, and we all know Vanessa is a lot more of a strategist than Rachel.
Who's top tier
But
strategist for sure.
But Rachel is, I would almost say, the face of that.
Middle
Yeah.
pack of Big Brother.
If you aren't including Dan, or like after not including Dan, I feel like she's the face.
Yeah.
What makes Big Brother fun? So
I agree.
It is Rachel.
Ooh,
Dr.
down to
Will.
the final eight. Final eight, y'all.
Dr. Will versus Alyssa. Is Will? We keeping it pushing?
Will.
Bye, Alyssa. We made it, sis.
Hey,
You made it pretty far.
BB15 made it to the Sweet
Wait,
16.
who was our final 8? Like, can we?
It's gonna show us.
All right, after this, we'll go through and see who's left because we're still 16 people left. After this,
I
we'll
thought we
go.
were at 8. I thought we were 8.
Me
Okay,
too.
that's my
I
fault.
did too.
Yeah, there's 8
Oh,
rounds.
I was reading 2 of 8.
16.
That's what I was looking at.
Why? I
Okay,
feel like they're
Will.
gonna do a matchup. This one matchup.
Oh, easy
Was
for me.
it Dan versus Brendan?
I'm voting for Brendan. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm
You
gonna say
love
something
bias.
real
Have your
inappropriate,
bias.
but I'm not gonna say it.
What you about to say?
I was gonna say something real inappropriate, but I ain't gonna say it.
What
Put
was
in the
you
chat.
gonna say it with your chest.
It's very inappropriate.
Put it in
Next.
the chat that we can see.
Okay.
It's Dan for me, easy.
Dan. Well, what Tracy about to say?
I'm just waiting to see what she got to say. Cause this
Wait,
is,
Treese, did you say Dan? Is that 3-1?
Yes.
All right, 3-1. Brendan is done. Oh, the battle of BB All Stars, the only feud that we pretty much had throughout the whole season.
Right.
Janelle versus Nicole Franzel.
Dang, Treese, what was you about to say?
Treese typing.
I'm so scared.
Oh my god!
Hey,
Why would you ever say that?
Look at Harry. I ain't say nothing, y'all.
listeners,
Why would you say
listeners,
Josh, I'm right?
You not wrong.
I am
listeners, just know Treese is being Treese right now.
Definitely being
I
true.
am flabbergasted because that is not what I thought you were gonna say.
Oh
I
my
know.
god. Oh my god.
'Cause
That
why
was
would
that
you
was
say
out of
that?
left trees field.
I'm in awe.
It was inappropriate.
Very inappropriate.
Need Rennie's face back.
Oh, get in
Okay.
my bag. Janelle.
All right, Janelle versus Franzel. It's Janelle. Is it Janelle?
I'm choosing Janelle.
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 Nice try, Franzel.
Janelle for sure.
Maybe you should have said something with your chest, Franzel. Then maybe.
Then it would have been a different vote for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, y'all remember in All Stars where she said, I want to give have not to Janelle. Oh, did I say that? Oops. Or what,
Janelle
whatever
said,
that she said.
Stop. She said, stop.
We don't even be doing
Oh,
all
if we're
that.
talking about my back, I picked Janelle. Oh, I said that.
Oh, that girl.
I'm going Jesse.
All right, next matchup, Mr. Spectacular versus Danielle Donato.
Spectacular. I'm going Jesse.
Eli, what you thinking?
My heart or my mind's telling me to pick Danielle, but I'm picking Jesse.
Okay.
That's fine.
Who you picking, Eric?
I said Danielle.
Dan. Josh, you said Dan too?
said Jesse. Oh, he ain't
Oh, you
said
ain't
that
picked
yet.
yet. Now he say, oh.
I'm like, yeah, I like Jesse, and I
Mhm.
like 2/3 of Danielle.
I know. I like since Jesse gets a vote as a whole person and Danny is split, because I'm like half of it, that's the only reason why I gave it to Jesse.
You know what, Tracy?
Because
I
you
feel
two
that.
face.
I vote for Jesse.
At least Jesse gave us
All
all
right.
his face.
That's
true.
3-1. Jesse moving on.
That's crazy though.
Really, right. Ooh.
Battle of the 6 placers. But it's not really a battle because for me,
Jesse.
It's Tiffany.
That's a tough one. I really love.
And listeners, this
really like
matchup is
James.
Tiffany Mitchell versus James Ryan.
I love James, but ooh,
The OG veto
I
king.
love Tiffany more than James though. Tiff.
All right, that's a sweep. Love you, James.
Josh didn't even vote.
I
Oh.
think Tiffany.
Yeah, I
you-
thought he
okay.
did.
Oh, Tiff. Oh, I'm going Eric.
Next matchup, Libra versus Eric Stein.
Stein. E-Money.
Love me some Libra. But
Love
I'm
her.
going E-Money.
Same.
Josh.
Eric.
Yeah. It's a sweet Libra.
love you,
imagine if
I mean,
we got
Libra.
Libra over Keisha. I don't know if it would be any different in All Stars. It probably
It would have
would.
been.
Oh,
I
I
think
think
so.
because Libra wouldn't have been first boot because Libra would have put in that work.
No.
'Cause
I think she
Keisha
said
just
she don't
said
want to
good
come
shit.
back though.
She definitely
Yeah.
said she's not coming back.
But yeah, I would have
Which is
loved
respectable.
Libra over Keisha.
All right. Eric Stein, moving on.
I knew that. Why did I say I was gonna do this? Why did I say I was
Racism.
gonna do this?
Racism.
They said
alert.
you can only have one. Oh, wait, we have Tiffany. Only 2 black women in the.
And the next vote
in
gonna
the
be
Elite
putting
Eight.
Tiffany up against whoever win this one. Watch.
So we got
Wait.
Danielle Reyes versus Davon
Y'all.
Rogers.
I wish I would have said it. 'Cause
Danielle.
Before I'm going with Davon, but if I would have said before we started the second round, I said watch them put Davon up against somebody like Tiffany or something. I knew it was gonna be up against another black woman that was iconic. I knew it. Danielle, she just don't contribute nothing to the game anymore. So she don't.
I don't know. You know
What is
what?
Davon contributing? Davon ain't been on the show. That's 22.
What do you mean? She gave us what we got. This new era is because of her.
Oh, okay. I give you saying. Okay. Yeah,
I mean,
true.
And then
Danielle.
plus nothing else, the memes.
True.
the reactions, the
They
gifs.
still giving.
Yes.
But Danielle is iconic. She is. Like,
She
she's the first
should
one
have
to sit
been
in
the
the
first
final
black
two.
woman winner. She should have been the
She
first
should've.
black winner.
Yes.
And even in BB All Stars, she held her own. And where did she make
played-
it? 5?
She made it to 7.
7.
I really need
Yeah.
to go back and watch BB All Stars.
And because
I might watch that for the season
Danielle
start.
getting robbed is now why the jury gets sequestered.
No, I lied.
Yeah.
She made it to 6. I'm sorry, 6.
So-
She got 6.
So also she literally changed the game because of how bad she was robbed.
Yeah,
That is true.
big Rob.
Yeah.
I'm still voting for Davon.
I think just purely on the influence that Davon has had, I feel like even outside of Big Brother realm, people know of Davon because of it's an opening the door gift.
Or
Wait
a damn minute. Yeah.
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 So
Or-
Josh, where you at? I think that's
That's my favorite one.
2-1 Davon. Josh, are we going to the wheel or is Davon moving on?
I think Davon's moving on.
Davon is moving on.
That's
Hate to
shit.
see
We love
Danielle go
though.
here.
We got to meet Danielle. Oh, I got
All
to
right.
meet it.
So
Oh.
we are now in the final 8. And our 8
Easy.
that we have left
Pretty
are,
sharp.
as you see right now, Rachel and
Eric about to
Tiffany.
lose his mind.
We have
Fine.
Dan Giesling, Dr. Will.
This is
Jesse.
Eric's red pill or blue pill.
We got Janelle, Eric Stein, and Davon. So
Okay.
let's get it started with this matchup. The
This
Battle of
is
the Queens.
I'm gonna go ahead and-
ridiculous.
I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna go in my turtle shell. I vote for Rachel.
Rachel. I gotta be quick with it.
Rachel, this is crazy because you got the person I started this game with, my love for the show with, and you have this woman who just completely captivated, this new era of the game and took it by storm. This is not fair at all. I really want to just say the verses because I can't choose because I love them so much. So it's the opposite of we can't stand either
You
one.
can
I
and
love
you
both of
will.
them.
You
I'm
can
going to-
and you will.
Rachel, you won. So I got to give Tiffany something. Shoot.
Okay.
She's one
Rachel.
of the favorite.
That don't count.
Is Tiffany the best player of the 20s so far?
And some of the teams too.
Yes.
Yes.
Shoot.
And she done outplayed a lot of people from 1 through 12 too.
Indeed. I think I still have to go Rachel though. Rachel is
We not even
just
gonna send
Big
it to the wheel.
Brother.
We not even gonna
Do we
No.
take it to the wheel?
No, it's 3-1.
It's Rachel. I'm sorry. I love me, Tiffany.
Yeah, that's Rachel.
I
me
love
some
Rachel
Tiffany.
too. So I'm sad, but I'm happy because I love.
Nah,
Rachel.
you stay with
Hey,
Tiff. Give
All I'm
our
gonna
sister some love.
all I'm gonna say is Tiffany would have made the final four with a long list of matchups that we have left. But
sure.
she went up. She's up against Rachel,
Yeah.
so it's Rachel. All right, another BB All Stars 2 matchup. Maybe BB All Stars 2 wasn't that bad because look at how many people we talked about on.
It was very terrible.
What it could have been.
I'm going.
We got
Janelle.
Janelle versus Davon.
Janelle.
Because I know y'all gonna choose Janelle, so I gotta stick beside Davon no matter what.
Yeah,
so.
because I gotta do overall. Yeah, I gotta go with Janelle, even though I love Davon. Janelle.
I think I also have to go with Janelle.
I'm just gonna let my bias is really kicking in these last couple rounds, but
Which
it's
is
okay.
all good. Josh,
It is all good.
Josh,
It's tough. Hey, I knew
right.
I could depend on
I
Josh.
was waiting for a time for me to try to get Janelle up out of here. I didn't vote for the first time, and I only had to reluctantly vote for all these other rounds.
red will be Janelle. Blue will be Davon. Who will win? Oh no. I mean, yes. I mean, it's a win-win either way.
Who's that? Janelle.
Who won? Janelle
Blue.
won.
Who is blue? It is Davon Rogers.
Oh,
Rogers,
okay,
ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I ain't mad at it.
Hey,
Has taken down Janelle is in the final four. Oh, why does it have to
Eric.
be this matchup?
Oh, this
Because
is
I
easy.
know what's coming next. I saw this matchup and I'm immediately thinking on the next one.
Oh yeah, 'cause
But-
we know who's next.
But
Eric.
in front of us we have Eric and Jesse. I think it's Eric.
Easy, Eric.
I'm not gonna lie. All I'm gonna say is Eric. There's a term in basketball. It's Mickey. It's Mickey. It's fake. He's had a fake run where there's a lot of people that have left. Where I would probably pick over Eric.
Most definitely.
But Eric's been getting the matchups. I pick Eric.
He's got lucky.
You know, it's making up for his unluckiness from his actual season. So
Which they should have brought him back instead of Memphis.
they should have.
He 100% should have. I wonder if they even
But-
called him.
Probably not, because they dumb. But
Yeah.
y'all didn't hear that from me.
All right,
We
ladies
knew
and
it.
gentlemen, we have
Ooh, this is
Dr.
like one of the
Will.
best. This is one of the like verses of Big Brother history.
It is the
Literally.
main one that everybody.
The main
Hey,
one.
if you go back,
Which white man is more superior?
Indeed.
Even though they try to throw Sergeant Porkchop up there with them, and
No.
he really can't
No.
contend.
No.
He can't compete where he don't compare.
I mean, there's a reason Derek got first rounded.
There is a
And
very
these two
much
are
reason.
here. I'll get it
And-
started because I'm biased and it's Dan. Dan is Big Brother in my eyes. He's
He's
everything.
the
a
male
Big Brother.
version. Yeah.
He had not even male. He's more than Rachel. He is Big Brother. The amount of entertainment, the amount of turmoil, the amount of like gameplay he had in terms of just chaos, playing the game, having
Right.
fun. Like when
I
I
agree.
think of a Big Brother player I want, it's Dan, just someone that's willing to like take risks and
But
like
he's not.
have fun with it.
Here's the thing.
He's
and
a
my
over.
vote-
He's overall. He has it. He causes
Absolutely.
the drama. He's strategic. He knows how to win a comp.
Never been
social game.
addicted.
Yep. He's told a
I
package
was-
for me.
Dan is definitely gonna get my vote. I will say he is scared to come back, even though he's like, I can't. I have family now. I have kids. What kind
I
of
wouldn't want
example
to
will I
too,
be showing
because
them?
he would have to be more cutthroat than he was.
And he said he can't do that anymore.
I could do it easy. Cut.
Yeah.
Hey, and when he comes back on BB26 with Derek X and Dan Cook's Derek X, you know what?
They can always bring him back for a pure coaching season, not no come back in the game coaches, but a pure coaching season.
I don't
want
want to ever see a coach's season ever again.
Why? I'm talking about a pure coach season.
Yeah,
though,
I don't want to see that.
No,
If you need
I
to
don't
be
wanna see
coached
that.
in Big Brother, the season is gonna be tainted for me.
Bring people into play.
Yes.
If you're in the house, you
Agree.
gotta play. I don't want people to be like, I'll do all the talking
Agree.
for you.
I don't even want to see the
I'll
fake
make all
coaches.
your
I'm just kidding, they're
alliances.
playing now. I don't want to see that either. It was cool for the season that did it, but don't want to see it again.
Now, Josh, what are your thoughts on this storied Big Brother argument? Dr. Will or Dan?
Dan.
Easy?
But
Yeah.
Eric,
I
you
will
did
give-
Dan or Will?
I did do the win, but I must just flip it to Will because the way
You said it can't be a
those,
sweep. It has to
it
be
can't be
3-1.
a sweep. It can't be a sweep because Will, the way he did in All Stars, his game, everybody knew Will what he was and what he did coming into that game, and the fact that they left him in this game week after week after week after week.
Cheapies. Yep.
So
I'm still voting
All
Dave,
right.
but I agree.
a near masterful game in 4.
Yep. Indeed. In my mind, this is a final 2.
Ooh.
But we're seeing this in the round of 8. So
I'd roll
gotta
dice
pick
if
one.
this was ever my final 2, like in real
It's
life.
kind of
I'd
like
be
a Rachel versus Janelle. If that was to happen, I thought that was gonna happen too. Honestly.
well, when I click this, we might have Rachel versus Janelle because what we
Oh, I feel like
Janelle's
that's the
gone.
easy
wait,
one for me.
Janelle's gone.
yeah.
Jerk it off to Davon.
She sure
Oh,
did.
you're so right. Well, I'm gonna click this. We'll see who's our first matchup in the final 4.
They wrong.
We got the women. We got Rachel versus Davon. We are just testing Eric's loyalty around every corner. Who's he gonna support? Whose back does he have?
Why would they?
He
wanna
started this show with Rachel. Davon is his best friend.
And Davon,
Rachel
and
versus
she's the one who
Day.
and she's the one who reinvigorated my love for this game because it was getting stale. Oh,
Definitely
I want Eric to
Rachel.
answer first. I want Eric. I want you to answer first.
Yeah.
no,
Okay, go
you
ahead.
don't. You don't want me to answer first.
Yes, I do.
Because you can't flip last minute and say, "Oh, everyone's
Exactly.
on Davon, everyone's on
Ten-
Rachel."
All 10 of your toes stand down.
All 10 of my toes. Oh God, I can't do it.
You can and you will, Negro.
But I will, but I
And
won't do
you
it
will.
first.
Nah,
I already said mine, Rachel. So now go. You're second.
Y'all gonna choose Rachel anyway, but
No, maybe.
Now we.
I was about to say you said that
I'm
last
choosing
time.
Davon. I'm choosing Davon.
All right, Josh.
Davon. But Rachel is so iconic. Like, oh my God. But I'm
Who's more iconic, Rachel or Davon for you?
But when I think of Big Brother,
Mm.
You want to say Rachel?
That's a good
Rachel.
question, Eric.
Dave, I know you love her. Go on and say Rachel.
she does know that I love her. But if Josh want to bring it to a wheel, I'm all for the wheel again.
Josh is going next. I'm going last. So
Oh, Eli decided he going last. The other flip flopper.
I know where I'm going. I'm just making sure you don't send it to a wheel automatically.
Mm-hmm. Trying to cheat.
Mhm.
Exactly. I peep game.
What?
Now he feet gang.
I'm telling you, we're fighting here. I'm not saying nothing. You go first.
Oh, Eli put his foot down. What? This is
Okay, all of a
crazy.
sudden he got to put some bass in his voice. Okay.
He did.
Mm.
I am going to go.
Oh, where are you going? Let us know. Rachel Riley,
Rachel.
Davon
Rachel.
Rogers.
Rachel. I go with Rachel.
I can't fault you for that.
Who'd you
I
pick,
can't.
Eli?
Well, it's gonna be 3-1. Davon has had one hell of a fight,
She did.
but she falls
Yeah.
to the hands of Rachel Riley.
Actually, it's
We
in
love you,
Charles'
Day.
hands, but it's okay. Day, I love you. Rachel, though, you are my girl. You was my girl from the beginning. So now
Hey,
that my
support Day. She got a reality show coming out. Forgot the name of it, and we have no idea
and
really
she
what
has
it's
her own
about.
YouTube channel.
Is it the GOAT?
Yes,
Does she be
yes.
putting anything on her YouTube? She don't put nothing
Yeah,
on her.
she got yeah. You ain't seen
Oh.
her new videos.
Oh,
It's called
she got more
My
than one?
Day. Yeah, it's called My Day-to-Day Life.
Oh, okay. I didn't know she was doing a little life blog.
Yeah.
Okay, put that on. Shout out to Day.
Mhm.
Shout out to Day,
Bet.
but she gotta go. All right,
Oh, well,
Dan
this is the end of
Giesling
the road
versus
for
Eric Stein.
This is the end of the road. for
Big
Eric.
Dan, obviously,
Dan.
for me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to our final. I'm gonna click this, and we will see Dan Giesling versus
Dang, that's crazy.
Rachel Riley.
I
Two
love how
faces of Big Brother.
Yeah.
I love how all our black asses ended up with these two white people to pick out of. But
Well, we
give
would
us
have
10
had
more
a-
years. Hey,
these
give
are
us
great
10
white
more
people,
years.
though. These are great white people. I love you, white people. I
Yeah, we
love
do.
Dan. I love Rachel. I really
Love
do.
'em. Love 'em.
This is a good one. I would love to hear a final two speech between them two. Honestly,
Oh my god.
I would love to hear that.
Yeah, we'd have to see them play the game first, though.
Mhm.
Do you imagine if these two showed up on All Stars? Like that'd be a
Oh
true
my
All Stars.
God.
True All Stars.
But instead, we got David Alexander. Shout out David Alexander, and we got Kevin, and we got all those people that
We are not shouting out
Christmas.
David Alexander or that 1 foot felon.
Not one
I was about to say, but we're missing out on these two. I know that they each have their own circumstances, and I'm not gonna lie. If these two never want to play again, I'd be sad.
He doesn't ever want
But-
to play again. She does want to play again.
Mm-hmm. And
So-
everyone would love to see them because they are just Big Brother. Just from moments, from lines that they've said, like, gosh dang, don't get in between me and my man. Like, that's
Just game. They both had grit. They had determination. They had to overcome odds. They played in this, social at times. They had to win comps at times, manipulated for some. They, others, they say it was rigged, but I don't really care because no matter what happened, Rachel was going to get to the end in 13. We have people they say were robbed. Dan was robbed, but was he really robbed?
yes, he was. Rachel was
truly-
even like brought in for a punishment of Pandora's box. They said
She was.
Pandora's box, we are bringing in Rachel. Like, you can't get any more iconic, just ultimate face of just entertainment than just like, hey, we're just
Twice.
sitting there in the house to be chaotic.
She was Pandora's box punishment twice.
Oh, the one with Ian as well. Is that the one you're thinking
Yeah.
of? Where he got
Yes.
locked in the room with
You had
Rachel.
to listen to her laugh. Yeah. Yeah. The queen of HOH and the master manipulator, Dan.
Damn.
Who's
I'm going to give my vote. I did not give her my vote last round,
You
But
give
I'm
your
going to
vote who
give-
you want to. You don't be giving your vote just because you ain't give it to him.
but I'm giving her my
Indeed,
vote this
facts.
round because she
Okay.
is. I know Rachel. When I think of Big Brother, Rachel is automatically somebody I would love to see play again and again
Okay.
and again. Not that I wouldn't want to see Dan play again, but I want to see Rachel play again.
now I got a question. Out
I
of
got
the
an answer.
seasons listed, 10, 12, 13, and 14, what's the best one there?
10.
10. Eric, Josh, what's the best season there?
10.
10.
Man,
Eric,
it's
you have to admit,
undisputed.
10 is.
I said 10 is undisputed.
Eric
It's
do not want
undisputed.
to say. This
He
could have been
says
anybody else. He do not want to say nothing against Rachel. Rachel
not
is
saying
your
that.
white Davon.
She is. She is. She was who my person before Davon came into this game.
Right.
It's crazy. Rachel is my beginning.
Mhm.
Davon is my middle, really. And then if I had to think about this new era, then we have Tiffany
Tiff.
Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
You love iconic women, huh?
I do. I love me some women. I've always rooted for the women. I don't care what nobody. I've always went in these games.
And did
rooting for the
Rachel
women
take both of
anyway.
them out?
She did.
We've had some rough matchups. Danielle versus Davon, was it? And then
Oh, Tiffany
Yep.
versus Rachel.
And Tiff.
Like what?
But for me, it's a simple vote just because my first season was 14. I went back, watched 10.
Mhm.
12 and 13 are great. I guess the only knock against Rachel is Rachel wasn't there for all of 12. Like,
Yeah,
at least Dan was there both of the seasons
consistently.
running things. Even though I will say Rachel's probably more entertaining if you're looking at it like for specific moments, but the amount of chaos that Dan caused and just it's Dan for me. That's all I'm gonna say. Josh, is it Rachel? Is it Dan? Where are you going?
I don't know. It's tough because I'm kind of in the same boat as Eric. Like I started like Rachel Riley was my OG like Big Brother person, but
Mhm.
at the flip side, like two of my favorite seasons are 10 and 14.
Yeah.
14 was a good season for sure.
14 was a good season.
So like I'm like so torn because I like both for different reasons. Like those two are literally I would say my top two seasons, 10 and 14. I thoroughly enjoyed both of those seasons, and Dan definitely contributed to that.
We're gonna have to give America a vote.
No, because like, how do you, when you looking at these two people, like Eli's mentioned multiple times, like when you think of Big Brother, you think these are two of the people that you're gonna think of most, and they've just both contributed so much to the game of Big Brother. It's really hard to just choose one, and it comes down to it. But I'm giving my vote to Rachel because I started this journey with her, and I got to stick beside her. She's iconic in her own right. She's the queen.
And me thinks when I break it down for me, like Dan did do Rachel was kind of specifically the reason why I like 12 and 13.
Okay.
Whereas 10 and 14 I liked overall, but it wasn't specifically because of Dan. So me thinks because of that, I gotta give my vote to Rachel.
All I'm gonna say is Rachel is not doing what Dan did to Shane at Final Four. She's not even in that position. He got Danielle to use a veto on him.
Oh, I hear what you're saying.
And said, yes, we're getting rid of Ian. And what did he do? Captain America, Shane, you're out of here. Jaw dropped by Danielle. In my mind, I don't think Rachel has a moment where she made a move that made people's mouths drop. Dan has multiple of those.
She may not have made our mouths drop. She may not have made our mouths drop, but let's talk about how she got Shelly to vote for her in the end, which gave her the win because Shelly's supposed to vote for the newbies. But Rachel had conversations with Shelly the week Shelly was going home. It was like, Shelly, you should win this game. And I will vote for you who's at the end of this game. And that conversation that they had that week really stuck with Shelly because Shelly ended up giving her that vote. So people say Rachel's not a strategist. She's not. But she had so many moments.
I think she got a little bit of strategist in her bones. Not a lot, but I think she do.
And the fact that she did not go home next to LaJuan, I don't care what he said. No matter what LaJuan said, Rachel should have been voted out. But she was not.
Now, was that production, though? Was that production?
No, because the house was stupid.
I can't blame production for that one.
Danielle wanted Rachel out, and Rachel was having conversation. She made them food. She was acting weak compared to LaJuan. She was up in their HOH room moping around like she had given up, and she really played that social game aspect up. So
what's that, a tie?
Yeah.
Josh, are you officially on Rachel?
Here we go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, to finish this Big Brother, red will be. Let me write this all out.
Yeah, you should just put Rachel. I was just gonna say you should just put Dan and Rachel.
How do you spell Rachel? Rachel.
RACHEL. AL.
Yeah.
All right. Woo. Wheel is going. I'm clicking it a couple times. Ladies and gentlemen, our official who all gonna be there, iconic BBUS player. Is he one? The only.
I love Rachel, but no way she beats Dan, yo.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Trees.
In our mock trial. Our mock draft.
I'm with you, Trees. I'm with you. But like the wheel has spoken.
The wheel doesn't lie. I'll let it be.
Wheel doesn't lie.
I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this win. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not.
I'm not mad at it all either. Because what I wanted.
And just like season 13, I forgot to mention this all the whole round. She was the first winner that I've always wanted to, the first player to win that I actually wanted to win.
Okay.
Still to this day.
To this day.
All right, Monty Lover.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not talking about just out of the final two. I'm just talking about out of the whole season. Like when I pick somebody, like that's who I wanted to win.
Gotcha.
Rachel. Yeah, the person I didn't really have nobody I wanted to win in season 24. Oh man, that was fun.
Yeah, thanks for joining us for that. And shoot, we'll try to provide the links to both of those probably after we release it, if y'all are cool with that. And if y'all don't like the fact that Rachel's our representative, y'all can go and take the quiz yourself and see. Y'all can do the whole bracket, see who you get, and We'll also provide, if you want to go through the hours long journey of every single Big Brother player that's played, we can also provide that as well. But yeah.
Other than that, as we wrap up this first annual Who's the Most Iconic draft, because I feel like we can just do this draft and it'll be a different reason, different person nearly every time.
Eric Stein isn't making the final four in most of our drafts, but it's the way it worked out. Eric made it to the end, and that's how chaotic these things can be.
You know what we should do? We need to do a diversity one where we only put the diverse members of Big Brother on and see who wins.
Oh, okay.
That'll be we can make that happen.
We're going to do that one in our downtime. Oh, for sure.
And we can do like the worst. Didn't somebody say the losers are the worst? What did we say?
Yep.
Non-jurors or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll come up with plenty of drafts.
Yeah.
We got time. It's a writer strike. We got a long season ahead of us.
Indeed.
Pay your writers, by the way. Pay your writers. Yep.
And the actors that need them. Exactly.
All of it. Residuals, all that. Writers, everybody.
So I'm not gonna lie, if this BB 25 season isn't gonna be cooking, we gonna have to have these quizzes ready.
We're gonna be on there.
So thank you all, listeners and viewers, for joining us for this Who's the Most Iconic draft or March Madness draft. Is it a draft? I don't even know if it's a draft.
We'll call it bracket.
There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Bracket. We appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you follow us on social media, on Twitter and Instagram at @whoallthere, and follow our YouTube channel. Click like, share, comment, and turn on your notifications at Who All Gonna Be There podcast. Until next time.
Thank y'all.
See you later.
Peace.